Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Zelda Skyward Sword, and yeah, we're up in the top of this giant tree, and it sounds like there is a dying frog somewhere nearby. I have no idea what that's about at the moment, but we're going to find out. But first, we have a couple more goddess stones and things we want to try and get. So we're going to make this climb a couple more times because there's a couple more things that I want to try and get. Also, wasn't there a ledge I could jump to that had a bunch of beetles? I kind of want to do that too. Come here, you. Flail wildly. That is the only method here. Okay, there's only two. There were three before. We want to get to that one, which I actually think where we were is where we need to go to get to that. Or we can just wait for the hook shot, because the hook shot is our other option to get up there. But I think we can jump down from the top to get to it. You know what? Yeah, let's get this. Okay. Also, weren't there some bombable places? I remember two of them. Okay, we're gonna go and check that out in just a minute. I'm going down, bro. There we go. It's the calibration. Yeah, up on that ledge, I think there's one. Wrong guy! Damn it, every time. Okay. Gotcha. Nice. And then there was one somewhere on the ground, and I don't remember exactly where it is. It may not even be in this area. Okay, those are fairly rare, right? The goddess plumes. We've only gotten a couple of those. Okay, we've got 3 total. Still haven't found one of these or one of these. And there's 2 bugs that we still need to try and catch. I'm surprised I never got that. Okay, so that's our way back to a different area. Yep, okay. Nice. That's one of the ones we needed. Okay, we gotta approach those guys slowly. Let's try and get this other one. Ah! Oh, come on. I got cheated on that hit. I could have sworn, like, I knocked all of these down. Did they all go back to where they were originally? Like, are all of my shortcuts gone? That's odd. I could have sworn that I, like, pushed all of those down. Okay, I feel like the bombable place is somewhere nearby. Okay, that one's still there, so maybe I really did just miss that one. It's a relic up there. There it is. Hell yeah. I knew there was another one. Nice. No, I need seeds, guys. I'm trying to get seeds. There we go. Alright, we're almost full on those. Okay. So easy to bump the R on these Joy-Cons. So easy. Okay, this does not lead anywhere. calibration is off even a little bit. That was not there before. Weird. Why did they just randomly put that there? Okay, there is definitely a faster way to get back up somewhere. I'm sure of it, but I did not take the time to look. Should have looked at my map a little better. Okay, going over there and swinging over that way will get me back to where I need to be. Okay, cool. Let's go and grab that amber relic over there real quick. Well played, me. Am I allowed to pat myself on the back like that? Because I did. Ooh, calibration's way off. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Only a little. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Why is that so difficult? Come on. There you go. Swim straight, my dude. Okay, on those transitions, it's pretty easy for me to calibrate properly. Oh god. It drifts out so easily, though. Like, it's already a little off again. I hate this room. I hate this room so much. Oh, and that guy's back now. Ugh. Come on, hit a wall. The walls are so fucking far away. It's frustrating. I just want them to blow up. That's one way to do it. Alright, so I gotta stun him. I hate this room. I fucking really hate this room. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. So where that thing falls, I think it falls off the edge. So from that bee's nest, we're not getting any larvae, which is something that I definitely need right now. Which is definitely unfortunate. Hold on, let's look at where this thing falls. Does it fall here? No, it falls... See, and there's larvae. Stupid bees. Okay. Back up. I think I'm gonna skip that other goddess thing, because, well, frankly, I'm tired of climbing this tree over and over again. We'll just wait for the hook shot or see if there's a better opportunity or a better way for us to get up this tree later, because there definitely might be. Like, we may just, like, walk to the top of this tree and it, like, opens up a shortcut for us. I think that actually falls down into that room. Yeah, it does. Is there any of those that we can jump down to for an item? No, that one's got an enemy. No, it looks like there's a little... Oh, there is a chest down there. Oh, but I don't want to go through that fucking room again. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. And what if I miss it? Oh, you son of a... I'm so mad. I knew that was gonna happen, too. Why do these come back? Why? Why does this room hate me so much? I hate this room. This room is the worst room we've seen in this game. It annoys me. To no avail. I'd be a lot less annoyed if everything just stayed dead for like half a second. Like half a second, dude. I keep pulling to the right. Stop pulling to the right. All right, real talk. I've already had to pause to make notes about me cutting out me swearing profusely at this game like 4 times in the 22 minutes I've been recording this episode. I definitely woke up on the wrong side of the bed today or something, because man, I'm in a bad mood playing this game. Okay, but no, we're good. We're gonna pull this back. I put my dog in my lap. I walked away from the game for, well, less than a minute, but still. I don't know what my problem is today. But like, this tree is pissing me off. Okay, but Winston's here, my dog's sitting in my lap, he's making me feel a lot less annoyed already, even though he's probably going to make motion controls a little bit more difficult to do. But that's something I'm willing to live with. He's a calming force in my life. Okay, do I want to try this again? If we're going to try this again, I think we would have made that. Now we're getting to the wall. Okay. 300 rupees I'm not so mad about. Now, is there anything else on any of these other ledges? I don't think so. So that almost looks like it loops around. So this was another way that we could have gone. Is there a full-on, like... I think we could have gotten up here without jumping down. Oh, jeez. No, it's not possible to climb this. So yeah, we did have to come from the bottom, I think. Well, no, we could have jumped to that. We could have jumped to that by using this. Okay. So there was another path that looped around up to that. It's all my seeds. Almost went too soon there. Okay, this one's being an ass. Alright, got him. Okay, can't get them all. Now, last one could get me, and it's gonna make me really mad when it does. Where's the claw on that thing? Okay, we're done. We're done with this. We're going to the top. Forget about that other goddess cube for now. I am so unbelievably sick of climbing this tree. Pretty sure there's a point from here that we could probably jump down and try and get it, but I'd probably miss because I'm bad at this. Etc., etc. No, those guys didn't respawn, interestingly enough. Oh my god, I almost walked off. You've reached the top of the tree. From this vantage point, you have a good view of the woods. Perhaps you will see an area you haven't explored. Master, look up there. Gosh, you sound like a dying frog. I have confirmed the discovery of a new kiwi. Analysis indicates a 90% chance that the sounds we have been hearing were the loud snores of this kiwi. Is the water the new area that I'm supposed to be seeing here? Don't care. The game will funnel us where we need to go anyway. Wake up! Kiwi! That was dangerous. I could have murdered this Kiwi right now by doing that. Who's it? I'm napping. Oh, look at that. A real live human. Haven't seen one of you in a while. Quirk. They used to call me Yerbal. Now I'm just the old Kiwi hermit. I watch over this forest here when I'm not napping. I don't know how you wandered all the way up here, but let me ask you something. Can you really see me? I sure can. Is that so? Well then slap yourself on the back, Quirk. You know, some Kiwis can't even see me these days. Why? But forget all that nonsense and tell me, Quirk. What business does a real life human have in these woods? I'm looking for the flame! Exclamation mark. You're out questing for a flame to enhance your sword, Quirk. So that you can find someone important to you, eh? How about that? A human who can see me and seeks a great flame, Quirk. Listen, do you promise not to breathe a word of what I'm about to tell you to another soul? I'm serious, Quirk. I promise. Alright, I'll tell you, but remember, it's a secret to everybody. The flame that you seek is most likely Faror's flame. Yes, Faror's flame. That story begins very long ago when the goddess was still with us, Quirk. The goddess gave the flame to the water dragon, a great spirit that presides over Faron woods. The way I hear it, she left the flame in the care of the water dragon so that one day the mighty dragon could pass it on to the one from the sky. You see, Quirk, I've got a hunch that the goddess was talking about you, lad. Well, that settles that. You must seek out the mighty water dragon. Her lair is deep in a lake in the south of these woods, Quirk. She watches over the flame there. There's a problem, though. The gate that leads to that lake is sealed shut to all those judged unworthy. But don't worry, Quirk. I'll let you in on the trick to opening the gate. To open the gate, you have to channel the power of the goddess into the symbol carved into the doors, Quirk. Oh, but it isn't so simple. The symbol is incomplete. To unlock the gate, you must make the symbol whole. The only way you'll know what the complete symbol should look like is to first find the same completed symbol somewhere else in these woods. The gate is down in the south, so it's likely that there's a matching symbol somewhere up north. Try searching near this X. Quirk. Okay. Is all of this seeping into your head, lad? Do you know where you must go to find the symbol? I got it. Then I wish you safe travels, lad. Oh, wait up. Yes, Yerbal? I forgot to mention this earlier, but it's important. Her Excellence, the Water Dragon, is very persnickety about manners. So watch yourself. I've heard stories of folks who caught her in a fussy mood. They ended up as mid-morning snacks, Quirk. I probably taste like old cave moss, but I'm not in a hurry to become a royal mill, Quirk. So don't let her know I told you about Faror's flame, okay? And remember, when you're in her hall, you'd better be on your best behavior and be a gracious guest. I'll be here napping. If you need some of my elder wisdom, see you around, Quirk. Okay. Climbed all the way up the tree for that. Okay, where is the other? Let's see, it's on the opposite side. Let's see if we can access it from somewhere up here. Yeah, I should have just triggered that so that I... Right here, okay. I wonder... Ha! Got it. So, my pug Winston currently has his head resting on my left arm, sleeping. So, my range of movement is a little limited right now. Let's see, can I still do a spin attack? Oh no, I'm gonna disturb him by doing a spin attack. Oh, poor boy. I'm sorry, Winston. Maybe I won't do spin attacks while you're sleeping. He's, you know, he's the most important thing. Okay, let's look for this symbol. I estimate an 80% probability that this symbol is the one the hermit was describing. I recommend you memorize its shape. Okay, easy enough. Let's save and then let's go over to the other one. Basically, we just need a circle next to the moons. Now the other one is it this right here? This is where we met the guy, so yeah, I think the other one is somewhere around here. Oh yeah, it's just this. Okay. This little thing was a one-way. You dropped in and then you couldn't get back out, so we don't want to go that way. If I'm remembering correctly. Do you drop any items that we need? Hey, you dropped jelly. Well, that answers that question. Whoops. Sorry, Winston. Here, I'm gonna move my hand and then you can rest your head on my leg. How's that? That'll be better for you, buddy. Guess I was too far away? Oh. Oh no. You want me to draw? Ah! I accidentally hit Y while I was doing it. My microphone is like in the way of where I need to draw. Can I get the calibration to do something different for me? If I aim it up? That's awkward, but no, I can't do it like that. I'm gonna have to move my microphone. Alright, I'm gonna mute and move my microphone because I can't do it with my microphone in my way right now. That's probably the thing that feels the worst when it comes to the calibration on Joy-Cons, in my opinion. I had to like raise my arm, like when it's calibrated, where I would normally have my hands. I literally have to raise it up almost above my head. Like the top of that circle, I was drawing above my head, which felt really awkward. And that's with me calibrating the controller down near my legs in my chair. So that was a little weird feeling. Something's off about that, in my opinion. Master Link, you should be aware that I have calculated... Like, when you calibrate, why wouldn't it, like... It felt like it was calibrating with the sword below my screen. It should have at least been calibrating up to the bottom of the screen at the very least, and then it would have felt normal, right? Like, if I hold my controller near my legs, and I hit the calibrate button, it should put the sword near the bottom of the screen, not under it necessarily, but at the bottom. And then I would have room to raise it above my leg and draw the circle. But instead, I'm like raising it all the way above my head. It's really weird. Master Link, you should be aware that I have calculated an 80% probability that a sacred flame lies beyond this lake. You don't say, Fi. For the most part, they have gotten rid of a lot of the unnecessary dialogue from Fi. That was one of the ones that was super unnecessary that they could have just gone without. We didn't need to hear that. But most of the time, most of those have been put away, and they allow us to decide when. Somewhere during this flight, I had to mute my microphone and sneeze. You try and figure out where that sneeze happened during that flight. Lake Floria. Okay, it seems like it's drawing me in with the current. Doesn't look like there's any items for me to get down there. That thing might attack, I don't know. Got it. I'm sorry, Winston. He does not like me playing with motion controls while he's in my lap. I think he's getting annoyed with me. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Yeah, I love you too. You're a good dog. Okay. Ah, another human! Wow, the Zoras are looking terrible these days. Okay, I just have to avoid eye contact and back away slowly. Back away slowly. Go ahead. I'm coming for you! Okay, that was awful. Human in the water. Look at him trying to flap around in the water. You look like a fool. A right fool. I never knew there were humans who could dive this deep. Can you also do a spin? Sure can. Oh. Okay, gotta move away from you before it lets me hit A. Quit following me, pest. If you don't move along, I'll be forced to tell Her Excellence the Water Dragon about your little incursion. Didn't see that coming, did you? Yep, there's no way you're going to be able to follow me now. So what now? Are you going to cry? If you think you can make it through, just go ahead and try. Ugh, how's it even possible? I've never seen a human pull off a spin like that. Probably hurt your head a little bit, but... Wait, that's a water dragon scale. Does that make you the emissary of the goddess like the water dragon said? Hey, I've got an idea. Maybe you can help Her Excellence. Yeah, what's wrong with her? Yeah, about that. It happened really recently. This weirdo came in here with a gang of monsters and went right after Her Excellence. Sounds like something Ghirahim might do. My lady the water dragon is a fierce fighter, and boy did she gobble up most of those monsters in the first few seconds. Thing is, there were just so many of them while she was distracted. The weirdo leading all those creatures managed to wound her. She's healing up now, but she says she says we don't have enough special water for her to make a full recovery. So, could you please go talk with Her Excellence and see if you can help her out? I'll even take you to her. Follow me. Okay. There's a lot of amber relics. What you doing in here, buddy? Don't eat me! Your Excellence? Me? The water dragon? No. Are you looking for Her Excellence? You possess one of her scales, so you must be a friend to our kind. I'll tell you where you can find her. The water dragon lives just a little ways up here. If you want to make a note of that, now's probably a good time to do it. It's a secret to everybody. Okay, can I like... Okay, that hurts us too. So we just want to avoid them. I hate that. Okay. So if everything we do hurts us, maybe if I hit them before they go into spikes, it doesn't? But no, that should explode them immediately, right? Okay, I guess we'll just take the fucking hits, I guess. Alright. How... You're the closest one to this. No! What? Damn it! Come over here, dude. This is like my best angle. Okay, that X was like right here. So that one. Oh, now that's using your noodle. Her excellence is just up ahead, over this way. Say, Mr. Human Person, do you know how to do a spin jump? If you spin up towards the water surface, you can do an amazing leap right out of the water. Okay. So it's telling us that we have to do that to get over this. Come on, hurry up, huh? You can't get through. Sheesh, you humans and your bones. Talk about inconvenient. I guess you can leap over the top of this wall if you have to. Oh, barely made that. Wow, perfect jump. I'd call you amazing, but I think we both know it was the water dragon's scale that made that little stunt possible. Gee, the shade. Fine. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything down there. Okay, path continues forward. Oh, got a stone and a chest. And I see you, Blob. I see you. Think you're gonna get me. Yeah, okay. Got a sploon. Okay. So there is a amber relic over there. Alright. Well, this is where we're going to end this episode. In the next one, we're going to go to this... what do they call her? We're going to the water dragon. Alright. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters Darren York, Seventh Son, ZTD, and Anur. If you also would like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you.